the road teams are treating these games like playoff games because they want to get there. And then teams on top are tinkering with some things and not wanting to lose their standing. And teams at the bottom, they may be experimenting and playing younger guys. So lots of strokes for different teams at this point, Kevin.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. And it's Martin in at the 5, roaming the paint. Not many games left, and MP is the favorite now, Greg, to win Rookie of the Year. What a first season it's been for him.
Yeah, his award to lose at this point, an incredible feat, proving all the haters wrong.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Outdone after the missed 3 from Martin. Clarkson for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Portland. From the baseline, Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 5.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Dunn. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Outside, Markkanen. Dunn looking over the floor. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the height Dunn possesses is what allows him to see the floor so well. So good at setting up his guys for quality shots.
Now here is Martin. He has 7. They get it back. 3-pointer. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 10.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. And no good. Great D that time from Giannis. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And, Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A new lineup.
Substitution on the court.
Markkanen passes to Azubuike, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. They've got Lowry, Markkanen, and it's Abaji at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Jazz trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
And it's Martin missing. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Markkanen passes to Samanic. Inside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 13. Giannis dishes to Martin. Launches a 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Azubuike, good. Azubuike's got 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
3-pointer, Martin. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 14. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He tallied 25 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue it.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands. So it's Milwaukee riding a...
That's the end of the first half. The Jazz 33, the Bucks 48. Fans, please, a big round of applause for your Jazz.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for the Bucks.
That's his first.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. Martin is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Good on the bucket. 19 points for Martin. And Utah has possession. Stolen by Martin. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Martin with the ball. It's deflected. Holiday against Dunn. Here's Clarkson. It's good. Clarkson's got 9 points.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Now here is Martin. He's got 19. Shoots the 3. That doesn't go either for Martin.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint, here's Samanic, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The more and more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are, and Lauri Markkanen does a great job there.
Giannis kicks to Martin. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
It's stolen by Martin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Martin, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Abaji, and a strong finish with two hands.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Three-pointer, Martin, and the Bucks miss again.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Azubuike with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up. Clarkson against Holiday. The pass to Samanic. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen inside the line. Rebound, Milwaukee.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Shots good by Middleton.
Focus from Chris Middleton like he'd been there before. I don't know if he saw the defense. The results were good.
And Brent, how about what Chris Middleton has brought to this team?
Well, no question, a huge piece to that championship puzzle for Milwaukee. One of the best years that he has ever put together, which says something based on the numbers that he has put up throughout his illustrious career. And such a memorable season for this entire group. And Chris Middleton stood out in some of the biggest moments.
And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Substitution.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Bucks leading by 19. They've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Martin from outside. Utah with the rebound. Samanic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
All the officials are all over that one.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Martin taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Martin. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Markkanen putting his size to use there. The defense has nothing to do but to foul.
The line for the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Jazz trail by 16. Here's Abaji. And that one's good. Samanic.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Middleton outside. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Azubuike. Milwaukee the rebound. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Abaji. The 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Fearless drive from Drew Holiday straight at the defense with that dribble move.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Here's Abaji. Passes it to Azubuike. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Utah, Udoka Azubuike. At the line for 2.
That one falls for Azubuike. This Dunn's checked in for the Jazz. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about. In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here is Martin. The three-pointer no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Clarkson.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Azubuike. The Jazz with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 19. Allen outside. Pass to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Martin. The rebound by the Jazz. Dunn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Throws it up high.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. 22 is their biggest lead. Feeds it to Martin. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Bucks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Martin.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
And it's Martin missing. Clarkson against Allen. Azubuike the pass to Dunn. Now Azubuike. Clarkson for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for coming out and supporting your
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and